Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mindy. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4 kids. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how to fill out your IHIP for New York State. This video is also going to be part of a series of videos of how to homeschool in New York State. So this specific video is only about IHIPs. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you are notified when my other videos come out for how to homeschool in New York State. This specific one, again, is only about IHIPs. The homeschooling paperwork can seem very daunting when you're starting out. It can seem overwhelming. Once you get a grip on it, you'll understand what to do. Like I said before, I'm a homeschooling mom of 4 kids. This upcoming school year, I will be homeschooling 3 of my children, and I am moving into our 4th year of homeschooling. So I have homeschooled in the state of New York for 3 years. Okay, let's keep this as simple as possible. First things first, your IHIP is going to be due to the district in which you reside to the superintendent by August 15th. Here's what you need on your IHIP according to the regulations: the child's name, age, and grade level, a list of syllabi, curriculum materials, textbooks, or plan of instruction to be used in each of the required subjects. So this is where it gets tricky because it says a list of syllabi, comma, curriculum materials, comma, textbooks, comma, or plan of instruction to be used for all the required subjects. You do not need to put all of those things. You also need the dates that you are going to be submitting your quarterly reports. You can choose your dates. The district will probably give you dates, but you can pick and choose your dates if you don't want to go along with what the district gives you. You also need on your IHIP the names of the individuals providing instruction. I'm going to show you how I'm filling out my IHIP for my first grader for the 2023-2024 school year. So I made this document when I first started homeschooling as a Google Doc so that I could use it over and over again. So you can see all of Brianna's information at the top, okay? All of these things that I talked about in the beginning of my video here. You can see the dates for my quarterly reports. These are ones that I chose myself. And then you can see that these are the required subjects for grades 1 through 6, which are slightly different from grades 7 and 8, and then from 9 and 12. I'll also give an example for my 8th grader. These are all the curriculum materials and textbooks that I plan to use with Brianna. So I will just list all of these things on her IHIP. So you can see I just took all of the textbooks that I'm planning to use for Brianna, and I just basically listed their title and who published them for each subject. For phys ed, I just kind of put a statement, various activities depending upon the season, and then I list a couple of things that we usually do together as a family. The same thing is true for art and music. I just put things that she does. She takes piano lessons. So this is my entire IHIP for Brianna. I try to keep it to 1 page. There's other things that we also have to teach and that we're required to document. So I just put this little statement on here. In addition to the main subjects, Brianna will continue her studies in patriotism and citizenship. Sorry, guys. Practical arts, and you can see all these other things. I also put a little disclaimer on here for all of my IHIPs. These plans/curriculum are subject to change as needed for Brianna's educational benefit. We will meet or exceed the 180 days/900 hours of compulsory instruction required by education law, section 3205. You might choose a curriculum in the beginning of the year or in the summertime, and then you end up not liking it or it doesn't work for your child and you might need to switch. So that's why I put this statement on here. And the district might be wondering what happened if they see like a huge change on your quarterly reports. So here's Ethan's IHIP. You can see that his is for 8th grade. This is for his last name if you're wondering what that blank is for. Again, I have the same statements for Ethan that I have as Brianna on here, and then down at the bottom. This kind of cut out. I need to fix the margins on my printer. But for middle school, they need 990 hours of compulsory instruction, whereas 1 through 6th grade is 900 hours. And then up here, for the required subjects, you can see they are slightly different from grades 1 through 6. So, this is specifically for grades 7 and 8. So for 8th grade, he needs 1 unit of English, and then so on and so forth. Here are the textbooks and curriculums that I'm going to be using for Ethan for 8th grade. And again, I'm just going to put the title of everything and the publisher. And so here is his finished IHIP. Again, I just list the textbooks that we are going to be using for him. And then down for health, I do have a unit, and then I also use a couple different websites. Things that parents are kind of wondering about, is this practical arts here? And so for me, that means things like meal planning, grocery shopping, cooking, laundry, personal finances, household care and maintenance, and then child care. So I list things like that. And then also library skills are kind of something that parents are like, what in the world is this? This is just a statement that I put, things that we work on. Okay, so here is Ethan's completed IHIP without our personal information on there. If you have any questions, please let me know down below in the comments. I hope that this video was helpful for you in knowing how to fill out your IHIPs. If you have any questions, please let me know down below in the comments. And again, there is so much to homeschooling in New York State. But once you get it under your belt, once you understand what you're doing the first year, it's smooth sailing from there on out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you know how to do the rest of your paperwork in New York State, and be watching and be on the lookout for those videos coming out in this series. I'll see you next time.